Hi guys, it's Wendy here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be doing a perfume video and concentrating on a Middle Eastern perfume house where I don't believe I have reviewed any of their fragrances on this channel. The fragrance house, it is called Afnan, and today I have two of their fragrances that I am going to review and talk to you guys about. I am going to start with Rare Passion. Guys, the packaging of Rare Passion, it is really pretty. This is what the fragrance looks like when it is opened. It is so pretty, the top. Let me see if I can get close on this. There is a cap and my battery, it conked out on me, so I am starting over. I hope everything looks the same, but normally it does not. Anyway, this one, it is described as an amber floral fragrance for women, and this is very true. This fragrance, it is very floral. I have been wearing, sampling, playing with this for quite some time now, and honestly, I don't know where to start with Rare Passion. All I can say is that the name of this fragrance, it is a good representation of what you do get inside. This is a very beautiful rose fragrance. It is not a light, clear, crisp rose. It's a deep, dark rose, almost a dirty rose. This one, it is right up my alley, and this reminds me of the heydays of Grand Florals. It is not dated. It is really a fragrance for people who do not shy away from Grand Florals. This one, it has depth, it has sillage, it smells amazing, and it is also very classic and sophisticated. The opening of this fragrance, I must say, it is not the most inviting opening. There is a tad bit of spiciness, and mixed in with this, I would say, more of a dirty rose. It is not the cleanest opening, but this fragrance, it does deliver. Honestly, when this is first sprayed, I can see a lot of people, especially those who do not like strong fragrances, shying away from this and just throwing the swab down and moving to something else. But when this fragrance gets a bit of air and it opens up, the rose becomes more airy. It is absolutely gorgeous. Upon first spray, what really comes out, it's this rose, this deep rose, and then the musk note appears and it does soften this fragrance a bit, and then there are hints of fruitiness. It's not overtly fruity, but there is a bit of a sweetening accord. The opening and the heart note of this fragrance, you can say it is almost all in one. After the musk really enters this melange, then there are strong hints of amber and these woody notes. It works quite well together. There is quite a bit of rose and musk in this fragrance. The rose, this deep sultry rose, it is always given, and the base, it's pretty much rose, woody notes, and there are hints of vanilla. You can say it is laced with vanilla here and there, but this is overall a sultry rose fragrance with woody notes. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The longer this fragrance remains on the skin, the more beautiful it gets. It is quite strong, especially the opening, the first hour, so it is not for everyone. It is also not a very clean rose. It is more sultry, more sexy. I would wear it at night in the summer. However, this is more of, I would say, a winter fall fragrance. But for nighttime wear, this is an all year round perfume. It is really sexy. You know, when I first sprayed it, I was like, this one, it's a little bit different. And after a few minutes, minutes, I fell in love with this fragrance. The more I wore it, the more I loved it. And every time I wear this fragrance, it just makes me feel special. It's one of these fragrances, or sometimes I pick it up and I find myself dressing extra nice, you know, just for this fragrance. This is the type of scent that it is. I could talk about this fragrance all night. The next one, this is the Rare fragrance. This one, it was called, I believe, in the past, Rare Tiffany. When I wanted to order this fragrance on some fragrance websites here, it said Rare, and on others it said Rare Tiffany. So I was a bit confused. So I went on the Afnan website, and on their website it only says Rare. It no longer says Rare Tiffany. I assume maybe they had to change the name. This is the box of Rare or Rare Tiffany. It's the same packaging as Rare Passion. This is what the fragrance looks like, guys. This is so pretty. And as you can see, it only says Rare. It no longer says Rare Tiffany. I can only assume maybe they had to change the name, because the bottle, you can say it's Tiffany Blue, and Tiffany also has a fragrance here called Tiffany, which, by the way, I will compare this fragrance to. But I looked on the Afnan website and it only says Rare. I can only assume that this is the new packaging. If there's something else behind this, please let me know. By the way, I have seen some reviews where people have said they think this might be inspired by Tiffany. I have here Tiffany Rose Oud, and I also have the Tiffany and Co fragrance, and I will compare this and let you know if this is an inspiration. By the way, I am wearing this fragrance at the moment because I like to have the dry down on my skin sometimes when I am filming. This is a beautiful musky floral. I fell in love with this one immediately when I tried it. You have no idea how beautiful this fragrance is. This one, it is classified as an amber floral for women. There are so many fragrances which can fall into this description. I will say this is a floral musk, a beautiful floral musk. The opening of this fragrance, it is quite fresh. It is floral, but it is clean and fresh. The top notes are jasmine, ylang ylang, and rose. The rose, it is not so pronounced, but the ylang ylang, this yellow floral note, it is very present, and lots of musk, delicious musk. The opening of this fragrance, it is heavenly. And right after, some woody notes start to appear, which adds a bit of depth to this fragrance. It keeps this floral notes, this ylang ylang, it keeps it from dominating. It makes this very classy. The heart notes, they are musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. The sandalwood does such a great job. It adds richness, but at the same time, it keeps the floral notes from dominating. It is a beautiful sandalwood accord. It is not too much. It does not overpower the musk. The floral notes are there. It just adds balance and control. There is also a bit of ginger in this fragrance. It is not overtly spicy, but it is present enough that it keeps this fragrance from being too girly, too juvenile. The ginger note in here, it's very nice. It is not a spicy ginger, it just adds a bit of, you can say, sophistication. The ginger, the sandalwood working with the musk and the ylang ylang, they are beautiful together. The base of this fragrance, it is ginger, pink pepper and caramel. I do not sense any gourmand note in this fragrance. I do not get any of this caramel accord. It is a floral musk fragrance with very nice woody undertones. It is so beautiful, so well made, very easy to wear. I wear this, I spray this. I never really think of overdosing because it is so pretty. These two fragrances, I don't think I mentioned it. Both Rare Passion and Rare Tiffany, they have excellent lasting power and beautiful sillage. Rare Passion is a bit stronger, but Rare Tiffany, it is also good value for the money. The lasting power of this one, I would say it is about 6 to 8 hours. Afnan Rare, it is so nicely formulated. It's very creamy. There are no jagged edges or any note where I have to say, oh, I have to wait for this to calm down or anything. It is beautiful from the first spray until it is done for the day. This one, it is smooth, it is creamy, there's no oud. It is really a Western style fragrance. I compared this fragrance to both of these Tiffany fragrances, the Tiffany Rose Gold and just the normal Tiffany & Co. While there are a bit of similarities to just the normal Tiffany fragrance, they are both clean fragrances with a bit of musk. The Afnan fragrance does have a bit more musk and a bit more woodiness. Maybe the packaging of the fragrance was inspired, but when I wear Afnan Rare or Rare Tiffany, which is what it was called in the past, I do not get a very strong similarity to Tiffany & Co., the fragrance which is just called Tiffany. I think it's an absolute steal for the price point. After having tried these two fragrances, I definitely need to try more fragrances from Afnan. I hope they are all just as well formulated and beautiful as these two fragrances here. This one is definitely an everyday signature scent. This can be worn anywhere, everywhere. I do not see this fragrance as having any kind of offensive qualities. This one, the Rare Passion, it is necessary to maybe be a bit more careful with this one. This one, Rare or Rare Tiffany, this you don't have to think about. This is very everywhere proof, beautiful fragrance. Please, if you can get your hands on this, definitely try it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm sorry I am enabling with these two, but these are two beautiful fragrances and I have to tell it to you as it is. By the way, I have another video coming up soon with my fails. I did get my hands on a couple other fragrances which were not 100%. So Wendy is not liking everything. It's just that I love doing videos a lot more of fragrances that I absolutely love, as opposed to, you know, complaining and feeling disappointing. Such videos where I find two fragrances like this are much easier to do. Take care, have a wonderful rest of day, and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!